As I sit here and write this, my mind is racing, trying to put everything down. I want people to know about candy and my addiction. I started using at 14 or 15, just alcohol and pot. But every time I got sick or my head would throb. So I really didn't get caught up until I was 18 and had to go to jail for driving. Met some not so good people and learned about meth. I got out, tried it, and that was all the first day my life truly started to spin out of control. I took that first line, then I started to shoot it, and my reality became a different story. I didn't feel, I didn't care. I was not alone. I was in my own world with so many others like me, or so I thought. As a young child, I was sexually abused by my father, my uncle, my second cousin, and a few others. So at age 14, I started cutting and trying to escape the mental pain. I was in and out of mental hospitals and long-term kids facilities for it because once I started, I could not stop. It made me escape the memories of the pain, hurt, and deceit of my past abuse with people I trusted and thought cared. The physical pain, the blood, was like I was releasing all the dirtiness and hurt, but at times it would go too far and I ended up in restraints with stitches. I also developed an eating disorder that I was a slave to. Every time something took control over me, I found another outlet or way to destroy me, to make me pay or be ugly. Maybe men would not want to hurt me. Maybe I would die. Maybe someone would see me in this hell and help me. No, they can't because I would push and pull, because I knew if I let them in, they would hurt me or just destroy my soul. So when I found meth and heroin, I was in a world of my own. I created my own hell that nobody could control but me. Then it spun away and the addiction took so much control over me that I never thought could happen. I'm doing crimes to stay high. I'm hurting my family, abandoning my son with so much neglect, and he didn't deserve that. I realized coming out of a room after falling out that my 11-month-old son was now in my hell, in a dope house, licking on a meth pipe like a lollipop. I picked him up, ran out to my Isuzu trooper, called my mom telling her she had to take Levi. Bawling my eyes out with her saying, "Why, Candy, what's going on? I can't do it. You just got to take him." That day, I dropped my son, my life, my miracle baby off with my mother and family and left him. He is now almost 18 years old on June 3rd, 2018. I have been in and out of my boy's life, never able to hold it together. I have created so much hurt, anger, and confusion for him that he no longer trusts me or wanted to be around or even talk to me. This hurt, but still, I couldn't stop. I just couldn't, and it killed me. I tried to die every day in a hell I couldn't escape. Nobody would or could understand unless you were there. I wanted out. I prayed for God to take me, relieve me, my mom, my son, and my 2 sisters of watching me fall, deteriorate, my soul die, of sleepless nights waiting to hear from me. When I got picked up December 17, 2016, walking down a street with a bag on my back fighting with my wife, I was so angry and upset how God can do this. I have to be sick and alone because I screwed up and burned every bridge. I got sentenced January 4, 2017 to 90 months for intent to manufacture and deliver a controlled substance, heroin and meth, even Suboxone. I was on the run when I got picked up, but lucky the prosecutor was still willing to recommend DOSA. The judge was very surprised. He said, "Miss Montes, you're a very lucky person because Miss Paul is a hard prosecutor. And I don't know why, but she still thinks you would be a good candidate for the Drug Offenders Sentencing Alternative Program." He said, "I don't know why with your history, but I'm going to follow her recommendations. I sentence you to 90 months with DOSA." That's 45 months in and 45 months on community supervision. My son and sister were in the courtroom. I'm in jail clothes with shackles on in front of a judge crying, and he said, "Miss Montes, no child should ever have to see his mother like this. I'm giving you this last chance to never have to do this again." That stung, that burned, it hit me so hard, I lost my breath and I left that day, went back to my cell, got on my knees and I cried. I asked God to truly help me, to change me. I was in prison for almost 3 months with no contact from my family or son. I wrote letters, tried to call, but nothing at all. Then one day I picked up the phone and I was outside at the phone booth and there was time on the phone. She didn't answer, but I had a little hope. I called back later and it was accepted. I cried and thanked my mom. My son, still going through emotions, having problems, thinking about hurting himself. I prayed, I cried, no way to help, but I told God I would do right if he would protect my son. He has. My son works at the Boys and Girls Club. He is about to graduate in June and also is just a good man. We still are working on a relationship, but now he has talked to me 3 times since Christmas. I was placed in the therapeutic community June 7th, 2017. This is the day my whole life changed. I was very upset, but blessed to finally work on my past and figure out who I am, what I like, and why I was stuck in addiction that killed my soul and ruined my life and hurt my son, my mom, and my family. I have worked my butt off fighting to beat this. I have overcome things I never thought possible. I bared it all and survived. I now am in 5th phase. I struggle every day. But today I want to live and be a better person and mother, even daughter. Is it too late? I don't believe God would have kept me here, putting fight in me if it was. Today I wake up blessed and thankful for another chance because I'm not garbage and I am worth it.